Greetings, mathematicians. We are going to write a system of linear inequalities when given a graph. Here is example 5. We have this graph. We are asked to write the system of inequalities represented. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to identify what is the slope and what's the y-intercept of each, and then correctly identify the correct inequality. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use red for this line right here. So we need to identify what is the y-intercept and what is that slope, okay? So the y-intercept here is, well, let me write it out. So we have m and we have b. My slope, I go down 1 over 2. So the slope is negative 1/2. And the slope, or I'm sorry, the y-intercept is positive 2, okay? So our inequality, okay, is y. We don't know what the inequality is yet. So you have negative 1/2 x plus 2, okay? Look at the shading, look at your line, right? It's shaded below. It is a solid line, so that is going to be less than or equal to, okay? Let's go ahead and figure out that next line. I'm going to go ahead and use orange here. So again, let's identify what's the slope and the y-intercepts. So we have m and b. The y-intercept is negative 3. The slope, right, I'm going down 3 and over 1. So we go down 3 over 1. It is negative 3. So we have negative 3, and our y-intercept is also negative 3. So we have y is something. We have negative 3x minus 3. Okay? Let's think about the shading. Again, it's a solid line, but this time it's shaded above that orange line. So you have y is greater than or equal to negative 3x minus 3. So this is our system of inequalities. I'm going to go ahead and box that answer out. This is the system of inequalities. Example 6, let's do the same thing. Write the system out. Okay? So this line right here, let's identify that slope and that y-intercept. So you have that point, and it goes all the way down here. Okay, so we have our 2 points. What's the slope? What's the y-intercept? So the slope here, I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. So we have a slope of negative 5. And that y-intercept is positive 3. Okay? I see that we have that solid line, and it is actually shaded above technically. I know it kind of looks to the right, but it's technically shaded above. So that inequality is y is greater than or equal to negative 5x plus 3. Okay? Let's take a look at that next line. So we have this line right here. It is dashed. Keep that in mind. It is shaded above, right? So this is going to be the line. It is on the y-axis, and it is at negative 2. So we have y is greater than negative 2. Okay? Those two inequalities, that creates our system. So this is our final answer. Okay? Go ahead and pause the video. You have your turn number 2. So write the system of inequalities represented by this graph. Pause it, check your answer then. So you should see that these lines are slope-intercept. You should have the answer y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 3, and y is greater than 4x minus 3.